Well, we've created the dog together, but now we need to make it so that it can also talk and make some sounds. Let's do that. But let's do it in a special way. I plan to write some code. And you know what? Let's not call it code anymore. Let's talk like programmers, scripts. A script for the dog, a script for the cat. Because saying the word code for the cat is already getting difficult, right? It's easier to say that a script is a little piece of code that belongs to our cat. And a script as a piece of code belongs to the dog. That's why it's easier for me to say script. And if you get used to it faster, it'll also be more convenient and easier for you to understand programmers. Well then, we need to write the following script for the dog. Here's what we'll do. When the English letter C is pressed, which looks a lot like the Russian S, the dog will first think, oh, that's a cat, and then bark 3 times. Alright, let's get started with programming. We're on the dog tab now, right? See, when I click, even the dog itself gets selected. And let's start with events. Events. When the C key is pressed, yes, that's what we wanted. Why C? Because it's close to the spacebar. For the spacebar, our cat, remember, says meow. But for the dog, when the C key is pressed, it will not speak but think. That's your difference. It will think not but ho. Oh, see, mine is typing in English. How do you switch to another language? Shift-Alt. I held down Shift and without releasing it, pressed Alt. Then my language switched. Take a look. See, now it shows Russian here. How do you switch to English? Again, hold down Shift-Alt. Look, I hold down Shift and press Alt. See, it switched. You can also do this manually. I click here for English, select Russian. It's the same the other way around. I click Russian, select English. Well, of course, it's easier for me to use the Shift-Alt key combination. Now I have Russian. I'm typing. Oh, this is code. You see, of course, different symbols appear on my screen, right? This works with hotkeys, right? You see that I hold down Shift and it uses the English layout, but it types what I write in Russian. These keys are duplicated, so it's easier for you to understand how I'm doing it. But sometimes, as you can see, it comes out a bit awkward, but at least it's understandable. So we've written think. Oh, that's code. We press SI. It doesn't work because the layout is Russian. Here it is, you see, Russian. Let's switch to English. Let's change it manually. Now I press the SI key. Oh, that's code. Alright, we've done that. Now we want our dog to bark exactly 3 times in a row. Let's go to the sound section and play the sound called dog 1 all the way through to the end, making sure it finishes completely each time. So now do we press SI? Two, 3. I press SI. Wonderful. Now we can create scenes together. See how it turns out. The kitty comes up, we press the spacebar. Meow. We press SI. Our dog thought, oh, that's a cat, and barked 3 times. Well, that turned out great. Now you also have a choice of how you can do this. See, we're using play sound to the end, but you can just turn the sound on if you want. We say think for 2 seconds, but you can just try think. You can use the say block or say until done, and you can have it say woof woof. In short, give it a try, and see you in the next lesson.